Day 6. Anything special happened because we ran out of steps? Voids. Alright, the 2 trunks do not persist. That's sad. I was hoping that was like a permanent upgrade. Oh, here we go. Searching the state can be exhausting. Each time you're in a room, you lose a step. You must call it a day. Alright, no penalties. I think I'll take this opportunity to go pee. Oh, yeah. And now we have the foundation there every time. I wonder, there's like the outside... So you have this that we can't open. There's also the underground, which I assume means we could eventually use that elevator in the foundation. Let's take a quick peek before I go use the resting room here. Yeah, we got this set up here. Set of doors, so it leads outside. Like, we have an underground tunnel, and we have, like, a thing that clearly goes into mines. I think that foundation can be accessible from the outside. So I'm thinking if we find something to light torches, a fire source of some kind, we want to come back out here. I'm actually sad we didn't come back outside with the sledgehammer. We could have tried to, like, break the planks or something. But I'm thinking that foundation might be a shortcut, in which case I am pleased with my placement of it. I.e., diagonal to the end of the game. That seems like a good place to have the foundation. Deep in the house. Alright, BRB. I'm gonna use the little mysteries room. Get out of here, sound thingy. BRB. Just can't help yourself? Alright. Well, don't feel bad if you want to, like, speak up. As long as you're not like, oh, I know the answer, blah! Like, you're allowed to be like, oh, I wonder if blank. If you don't know, and you're just throwing in, that's fine. What I don't like is when people pop in and it's like, it's 12. It's 12. It's 12. 12. Answer's 12. It's like, thanks. I had a lot of fun figuring that out. Okie dokie. I mean, Parlor is an early grab? Yeah. Crack in here and get ourselves a couple of gems. Give me the key. What do we got? This is the blue box. That's true. The blue box is true. That could be true. The blue box is empty. Oh. Well, the blue box is telling the truth. The blue box is true. Yep, that's also telling the truth. The blue box is empty. That means the blue box is not empty. Give me my jemmies. Thank you, thank you. Nothing else new in this room? Nothing, alright. Our next room is... Oh, we could passageway for 2 gems. But the billiard room, it's free to open right now. And it has another puzzle that we could solve. So let's just go for the billiard room. It came with a coin? Thank you. Nothing else in the billiard room. Let's go straight for the puzzle. Boop. Alright. 6. 8. Oh, 2. For those that just got here, by the way, this is math. We're adding new colors now. Good Lord. Alright. God, I'm losing track of what the colors mean. This is a lot easier last time I was here. This math one starts getting mad as I'm noticing. At first it was just addition and subtraction, and then it had multiplication. I think now we have division. So I think it's 16 minus 10 is 6 times 5. This is still tame? Oh god. I need to write down what the colors mean, I think. That's where I'm gonna start struggling. Is purple multiplication or division? Shit. Wait, this is easy. Wait, no. Pink is subtraction? This game is deep, that's all I'll say. Division. Purple's division, alright. If purple's division, then we've got addition and subtraction on screen right now. So 16 minus 10 is 6. So 3? There we go. Remembering the colors is the hard part. Only one key, come on. I could back out to look at the board. Not that it really helps over here for colors. No new pictures or anything? Okay. What do you got for me? The den will open up all directions? No, just 3 directions. 2 directions. Storeroom. Let's go for the den. We get a gem, and it also lets me move in 2 different directions. You got too many clocks, dude. Wait, do all the clocks move in real time? My god. Didn't notice that last time. 4th direction, the edge of the house. Are we already at the edge? Hold on. Yes. Go for my dead end first. Hopefully we get the break room. Bedroom, pantry, observatory. We're on to... Is it the slice? I think we're on to the slice. I think I might just take some money here. Nah. Let's do the observatory. The slice is a good one, I remember. Tell me about the slice. Plus 3 steps. Ah, it's just steps. What's tomorrow's going to be? Plus 1 gem. Rooms with 4 doors are more common. Man, when we get to Southern Cross, that's the good one. Apples are delicious. Key, gems, dead-end rooms are more common. So 12 will suck. Cheap stuff. Green rooms are more likely to contain flowers, which I assume is weed. It says special flowers. So we can get high on that day. That sounds like fun. The pizza slice. Wait, did I click on it? 3 slices. Three steps. Aw, special flowers are not weed? What's even the point then? See, here the music is kicking in and it's nice and ambient. I just want this to play more often. The chapel's pretty good here. Experimental house features. I have not seen the laboratory yet. Let's place the laboratory. Go for new rooms. Now that I know reaching the antechamber is not as good as I thought it was. I don't know how to open the antechamber doors. They don't have locks, they're just walls. So there's probably a special room we need to find that will allow access. So now it's about finding new rooms. Heating and cooling curves. H2O. Heating and cooling curves. H2O melting point at 0.1 ppt. Minus 0.5 ppt. Room temperature complete thaw, melting point. Test 205 at atmospheric pressure 93 kPa. In Mount Holly freezer. Lab technician Randolph M. Puzzles within puzzles. That's the joy of this game. It is a roguelike, I would almost say deck builder, but you're not building a deck. It's just a roguelike building game, almost. The periodic table of elements. See, they could fill this with lies. I wouldn't know, because I don't remember the periodic table of elements that well. But there are two missing. Roguelite house building filled with puzzles. Thankfully, we have Quark here, and Quark is a renowned chemist and scientist. Quark! Quark, what are the two missing ones? The element of peanut butter. Oh, there's nothing missing. Those two are supposed to be blank? That means we can invent those. Nothing missing? Alright, those are just blank ones. It's missing the element of supply. It's Nana, yes. Anything else in here? Anything good? See, because it's a puzzle game, seeing stuff like this makes me think like, oh, this is probably all important, but it's also a room that's supposed to be kitted out in science stuff, so likely this is just set dressing. Those two are in fact the extensing series on the bottom. It's like that so it won't stretch the table out. Ah. Well, damn, now it's a puzzle. Arrow pointing left, so 3, 8, 12, 2, 5, 9, 11, 10, 6, 1, 7, 4. I wonder if this is relating to the letters? We're gonna be coming back to that one. Oh. Switches. This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. And that is a blue memo, so we know it is not lying to us. Without the boiler room, we're probably not yet ready for this. Also, we got the center here. What do you got for me? Experiment setup. In the laboratory, you're free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. No experiment logs found, because we haven't found this room before. Pause experiment log in the network. Don't have the terminal password yet. Continue an experiment. Oh, interesting, okay. Choose a cause from column A and an effect from column B. Whenever you draft a shop room, when you draft a hallway from another hallway. Every time we eat an apple. What's going on, Grim? What was the movie tonight? Wasn't this game in development for close to something like 8 years? Yes, and if I remember... I think it was Tom who told me that the guy that was working on it made his way by... He was running the Magic Spoilers, like Magic the Gathering Spoilers website. Like that was where he was making his money while he worked on this game. Permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. Add a small chest to the entrance. Gain 3 gold for each red room in your house. Ooh. Interesting. Whenever you draft a shop, when you draft a hallway from another hallway, each time you eat an apple. So I don't know how often we'll run into apples, but bare minimum we should be able to buy an apple. Whoa, he showed Psycho Gorman? You mean my favorite movie of all time? I didn't pay attention to what movie night was tonight. Listen, Psycho Gorman is one of my all-time favorite movies. I own it on Blu-ray. Everything about it is perfect in every way. I absolutely love that movie. I have most of it memorized at this point. what I called extending series. Apparently, Lathantides and Actinides, or collectively called the F block. The Pinker kids that steal their kneecaps. Alright. Let's do... I mean, permanently adding 1 gold to your allowance sounds pretty good. Whenever you draft a shop room, there aren't a lot of shop rooms. Yeah, that's why I'm excited about allowance. Like, getting 3 golds, that's fine, but it's only good for the individual runs. Permanently increasing how much money we start with, that's really good. That's very good. So every time we eat an apple, if we find the pantry, we might be able to buy an apple there. We might also just find an apple in certain rooms. We've run into them before. So this has a chance of getting us 1, 2, 3, maybe even more. Whenever you draft a shop room. So the commissary is a shop room. I don't know if it counts stuff like the pantry where you could order food, if that counts or not. So I'm unsure what the delineation between shop room and other places where money is exchanged or not. And hallway from a hallway is pretty niche. So I think I might go with apple and we'll just prioritize buying apples and finding apples. Apples give money, and it keeps the doctor away. It's like a garlic against a vampire, but also it's a small stockbroker. Start experiment. Alright, apples are good. Effective immediately, electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal. Well, the only real note I have right now is red memos are lies, blue memos are true. True blue, that's all I keep in my head right now. So, one thing we could puzzle out a little bit here. 3 in the upper left corner. 3H? I'm just gonna make some dumb notes here. Whether or not this is how I'm supposed to be doing it, we'll figure out later. So, 3H and then 8 and 12. So F, and then NE, I told Grim Psycho Gorman's my favorite movie, and he just left and never came back. That was too much for him. S2? I'm still here. The hard ones are going to be the ones like 5. How am I going to figure that out? I have not seen Sinners yet, but it does look pretty good. The guy who made Psycho Gorman was involved with The Void. I can't remember exactly what he did with The Void, but I also enjoy that movie. And he also made a movie with a lot of puppets that I haven't seen yet. I think it's called Freddy Freako. I need to find and experience Freddy Freako. Man, Psycho Gorman is like a love letter to everything about my childhood. 9, 11, and 10. Shit, I forgot where the placements were, actually. Why can't they be next to each other? So 10's the corner, and then 11 and 9. 10's the corner, so TE is 9. Sorry, I have a physical notepad. TE is 9. I is 11. RN is 10. Watch this be unimportant to the extreme. crap. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's convenient. It's 5 from that and 1 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. RE is 5. This notepad's gonna be filled with nonsense. You watched Phantasm for the first time the other day. Man, I haven't thought about Phantasm in a long time. Still have fond memories of watching. I can't remember which one it is. It might be the third one where a kid uses a frisbee with razor blades tied to it and like just decapitates people. It's like razor blades aren't that big. You're not getting through a whole neck that way. But I love the giant, sorry, not giant, just the floating orbs flying around with the blades popping out. 4, 7. Oh, I own them all. Yeah, the bottom one. 4 and 7. So TH is 4. PA, Pennsylvania. 7. Your word hint is this is a popular snack cake you can buy. 2 spaces and a 1. PU. And diagonal up from the 1 is the last one, which is a 6. EU is 6. Gold is 6. There we go. I have a bunch of numbers written down. I don't know if it's popular, if you can buy it. Alright, maybe not popular. This is maybe a niche. A delicious niche snack cake that has marshmallow and cocoa nut. It's already been solved, so I'll be generous with the hints. And then it has an arrow pointing over here. And these numbers... Actually, it goes up to 11.
Always remember what to do whenever anyone says the secret word, right? Scream!
That's right! Scream real loud! Alright, I've taken all the notes I need in this room. What they mean, I don't know. But now we have them. If we run into situations where we see numbers and letters like this, we have them on a piece of paper. Let's pop out of the laboratory. Pantry would be a dead end, storeroom's a dead end, darkroom's not a dead end. But we'll be drafting in the dark, so if I place the darkroom, we won't go into the darkroom yet. You want to be timed out, do you, Toggy? If there's a moderator willing to time out Toggy for a few seconds, take the shot. Let's do the dark room, but I won't go in there until we find, actually, I will pop off the lights. You don't like coconut? Wow. I love coconut. Love coconut. Like, toasted coconut, specifically, is delightful. Yeah, me too. Like, a nice toasted coconut, delicious. One of my favorite, like, ice cream pops is a coconut bar. Very tasty stuff. The chapel... I think I'll do a corridor. Gets us forward here. Bounty bars. Dead end. Oh, pantry is a dead end. I want the pantry. But, that said, I would like not a dead end. Something a new chef would make. Be surprised by all the looks they get. As with most things, if you find a bad blank, you might not like blank. Like, for the longest time, I thought hummus was just bad. Because I had bad hummus. She's like, I can't believe you like hummus. That stuff's garbage. Then one day I had good hummus, and I was like, oh, never mind, hummus is pretty good. I mean, the smell of fake coconut from a sunscreen isn't very good. Do you have a boiler room? If you get one and can connect it to the lab, there's a med upgrade to be had. I do not have a boiler at the moment. We've seen a boiler, and the room did specify... In here, it says, like, you need a boiler on the map somewhere. That's the only reason I'm not going to be like, hey, no spoilers, because I was just in the room and it mentioned the boiler. So technically not a spoiler. Sticking a whole coconut in an oven. That's how you do it. That's how you roast a coconut. Nook or bedroom? Bedroom does curve toward the dark room, gets me some steps whenever we pass through it. I want to start getting keys, though. We're going to start running into locked doors. And I already have a way to go forward through the dark room. Like, if you have food and you're like, oh, this is gross, and you think that's what it's always like, I don't blame you. Like I said, I thought hummus was disgusting for ages. Then I found out, like, oh, wait. Turns out eating, like, the cafeteria hummus that's been sitting out for a day in college is probably not the best idea for, like, getting a taste of a thing. That was mediocre hummus at best. Alright, I don't have any gems, so let's pop a storeroom here. Get some money, get a key, get a gem. Nothing else of note. Pop through. Alright. If we don't like what we see, we could redraft here. Hallway's pretty nice, though. Oh, kitchen, though. We've got to get apples. And kitchen isn't a dead end, so it works for me. It's not as good as the hallway, but it's good enough. We discussed dessert hummus. How do you feel about that? I have not tried dessert hummus. This game does tell you everything you need to know at some point. It reveals every mechanic you need to know in time. And it's such an amazing game because of that. You don't need a single outside source. That's how I'm playing it. Like, I'm literally just taking notes with a notepad as I go. Like, in this particular run, I'm more interested in finding, like, new rooms and learning new things about the overall progression of the house. Because I mentioned this before, but we made it all the way to the antechamber, but I don't know how to open the antechamber yet. So I gotta find new rooms that will give me information about the antechamber. I would like an in-game note-taking mechanism, though. How would that look, though? Banana, club sandwich, tomato soup. The main course is a glazed salmon. Alas, I was really just hoping for apples. No apples. So we gotta find the pantry. The pantry has a chance at an apple. Just a notepad and game that you can type in. Fair. I feel like if you're playing on a PC, that is a reasonable request, but I am not playing on a PC. It would be really annoying trying to use, like, the PlayStation keyboard as my note-taking service, so... If I were playing on PC, I would literally just Alt-Tab and have a notepad open. Just type it there and save it. But reasonable. Not gonna say you're wrong. Not a bad idea. Bedroom, chapel. Chapel works? Chapel works? I forgot console peasants exist. I'm playing this for free. It was just on the console for me. I guess technically not for free because it is a subscription service that it have arrived in, but close enough. Even an in-game camera and photo album would be amazing. Also true, but if you're playing on Steam, you could just hit F12, and for me, I've been taking screenshots with the screenshot button. That's why we got this one down here. But when it comes to, like, the one we saw in the other room with the various periodic tables, having two screenshots I have to reference both of would be annoying, so I just wrote... I did the work. Did the leg room there. Oh, breaker box, though. I really do want to place the breaker box. Breaker box. I usually use my notepad for, like, Resident Evil and Silent Hill style games. Dark room on, garage on. Haven't learned about the VAC indicator yet. Keycard entry system. Now if we run into a keycard, I could just go through. I set that to unlocked when the power's off. I'm enjoying, like, you did a loop, you ran into the security room, and you changed how doors work with security key cards. And then when you find the breaker room, you can take advantage of that. It's a really interesting way to do a puzzle game. I'm very much enjoying it. Alright, I want to go back to the dark room. We got 26, 25. Keeping track of our steps. Even though I'm probably going to get the security key card in here, right? Yes. And learning, like, what rooms you need and what combination to get to other places. See, I thought these would be open if I turned off the security. Damn it! I set them to open, didn't I? Damn. Alright, I don't... That's a problem. I'm gonna lose a lot of steps going back to that security... Crap, 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 crap. We're gonna have to place a bedroom real soon. Or I guess I could buy a banana as I pass through... I have to pass through the kitchen just to get a few extra steps here. Of course, the banana... You know what? Let's try and draft something to get me some steps. Nursery would be a dead end. And requires a gem, can't do it anyway. Pantry, as much as I want to do the pantry, it's also a dead end. Let's do spare room. Nothing in the spare room. Okay, okay. This works. We could do a dead end here, or a bedroom, which will get me just a couple of steps. Just really refunds itself. It is a free room. First time you enter each bedroom, plus 5 steps, which will work here. When I re-enter this one, I'll get a few bonus steps. Dining room, commissary. Dining room will help out. Dining room. There we go, that solved my problem. It's not dinner time yet? I'm only rank 2. We gotta keep ranking up. I was wrong. Last time I found the dining room, I got 30 steps out of it because I was higher rank. Bedroom closet, plus 2 items if drafted next to a bedroom. Chapel, I'll lose a little bit of money. You're a dead end and it requires a gem. Alright, I'm gonna lose a little money, but this is fine. Low-rank peasants don't deserve meals. There we go, now we're rank 3. 15 steps remain. Pantry. Well, I didn't want a dead end yet, but I will take a pantry. Hopefully we get an apple. Come on, apple, apple, apple. Damn it, it's a banana! So I think an even spread would be 5 apples. Should cover expenses. I wanted an apple. Well, it got me a few measly steps. And then passing back through the other bedroom, it'll be my first time with the eye mask on. That'll get me 5. We're gonna get 0 apples. This experiment's gonna be a bust. Plus 5, there it is. Perfect. So we gotta get to the utility closet. Go turn on the stupid security doors. Yep, kitchen. Wish I could order a goddamn apple. Yeah, you know what? 3 more steps. Played myself with the keycard security system. Played myself. I just hope we find an apple at some point. We need to make a right, straight, left. So who else has been playing this game? I know a few of you have. Yep, perfect. Alright. Let me in. That's a bummer for me. I thought it would, but maybe I did it wrong. Also, we're screwed. I am dead-ended here. I don't have gems. I could put a coat check, which we can go into, and I can retrieve my item, but it's pointless to do it. I have a key, a key card, a sleeping mask, but I want to keep my... I guess we're going to a new day! Nah, like the key card is pretty easy to get. Whereas the lockpick... Lockpick came in clutch for getting all the way to the antechamber. It's still like a dice roll. It's a coin toss, I should say. But all the same. Alright. Call it a day. Just double check here. Yeah. A short day, call it. Ivory dice. I'm not actually sure what the odds are for the lockpick. I assume it's 50-50. Like, it's a coin toss, but it could be a dice roll. I don't know. Alright, found a couple of new rooms. Didn't make any apple progress, which is very disappointing. Let's hope we can find the science room again. Save and continue. Day 7. Very short day, that one. Doo, doo, doo. Life in the Winchester Mansion here. Going straight. Storeroom, chapel, straight to parlor. No treats for me? Come on. Like, I'm gonna be happy to get a couple of gems here, but I wanted something else. Alright, the gems are on the floor. Liar! The gems are in this box. The gems are on the desk. So, you're lying. And you're lying. I know things are, like, they get harder as you loop, but that was the easiest one so far. I think you can use a key if you fail a lockpick, but I haven't had the opportunity to try it yet. Security's not a bad call here. Plus, it'll answer my question of, like, what's the deal with telling the security doors to not require power? Security doors, blah 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 blah. Security systems. So I guess it doesn't stick between runs. We'll set it to low. And then offline mode is currently locked. We'll set that to unlocked. Back. If we find the dark room and we get the key, we can come back here and we can say, like, hey, set it to high. Like, let me run into a lot of security doors. High is good if you have them open. Saves your keys. But we have to find specifically if we have the break room, the breaker. Oh. I mean, yeah? And this is also kind of tempting. We have a lot of good choices right here. If we do the dark room, we still need the breaker, but we'll have the key. And then we could set security doors to high and tell it to be on. And then we have infinite key, basically. The other option is we just take the claim ticket room. It's a dead end, but we'll have a lockpick from here on out. Having it nice and early is pretty sweet. Billiard room is just a not dead end. So let's take the lockpick. Because now that we have the security room right here, if we can get the breaker, we could turn off the power to the security system, and all the doors will be open. Ding ding! Oh, I meant to retrieve item. Oh, yes, please, thank you. Alright, we can lockpick doors now. I want to see the people that work here and are actually doing these things. I don't know if Mr. Abe Clancy is still here or not, but I think you'll appreciate that the textures on this carafe are applied to the outside but not the inside, so it's transparent if you're looking into it. Very silly. Good bug. Dark room again. Honestly, the dark room, I just want to place it so we can go into the bottom corner there. But this will bring up the need for the breaker box. Either way, having it next to the security room is pretty nice. I wonder if we could just walk in and get the security key? Like, we know where it is in there. Probably not when it's dark, right? Come on, man. It's not that dark. We just pick stuff up. Do I want to draft in the bottom corner there? No, I don't want to waste a good room. We're early. Back to the main entrance hall and hope we don't hit a dead end. Still got plenty of steps. Hallway, hello. I mean, breaker is incredibly tempting. But all it takes is one bad draft on that upper darkroom door and the run's already over. So I feel like giving myself a bunch of exits here is the right call. And the bottom corner is the breaker. Storeroom, closet, billiard room. I think I'll do the billiard room. One of each is also tempting, but I have my lockpick. No freebies? No freebies. Alright, math time. Dude. 9? Is that... I don't remember the colors. That's... If it's multiplication, it's 9. If it's addition, it's 6. Is it multiplication? It was. What? Okay, okay. So... Not math! Wait. Is it 4? 6 minus 1 is 5. 5 times 4 is 20. 20 divided by 5 is 4. Eh, look at that. You got a key! Alright, spare room is a nice straight line. Pantry. We don't have anything, like, the need for pantry is less important right now. Spare room. I think I'll do spare room. Since we already have another door back there I could rely on. Let me take the tape. I want the packing tape. Okay, courtyard requires a gem. Lets me go in lots of directions. Chapel's gonna steal money from me. But doesn't require a gem. Currently I have no money, so Chapel's fine. It'll be a problem for the backtracking later, but current poor me doesn't care. Keep going straight. North and north, please. Pantry for some money, den for a gem, nook for a key. I got 1 key, 1 gem. I like the den. Take the den, grab a gem. The gem den. The dem. Nothing else in here. More north. Alright, bedroom for some steps. Kitchen gets us food purchases. Drawing room is very nice here. Getting some nice room draws here. I've seen the room before, nothing new. This drawing of a 10 dog tag just comes up all the time, and I don't know if it's important. So, north again? Special keys. Silver key? I didn't realize the key was a special key. It's not a normal key. I'm gonna use the silver key and see what it does? Or should I save it? If it changes to a 9 dog tag, that's when you have to be worried. I know what the silver key does. I want to test it. At the same time, it'd be fun to do the lockpick. That way if we fail, we see if we still get to use the silver key. What about the other door? Alright. Lockpick first. And then special key. It does work. Boiler room requires a gem, but it gives us the power source for the science station later. I got plenty of doors. I think I will boiler room here. I'm also not sure if, like, what the silver key's deal was. Did, like, something magic happen here? Is there something special about all this? Let's do the boiler room. Hello, boiler room. Oh my. Alright. Got a door. We get the bad end. You're supposed to wait until the silver door. in the green. Yeah, let's put that on the green. I should look around a little bit more before I start swinging things around. Let's see. Oh, there's like an elevator there. So I want this to be powered. Keep following nozzles. There's like a thing blocking it. Gotta get the security ladder out of the way. Let's see. So those two things are connected. This thing goes up there. Comes back down to here. What if it goes to a dead end? Oh, wait a minute. It's coming from you into this one. Okay, okay. There we are. So you're moving now. I don't know what this red box is all about. I see. I need... I need to go to this one. Something changed with that. Oh, hey. Ho ho! Ho ho, dear reader. Hello! Turn you on. Okay. So that's a door. We sent it the other way. What? Unactivate? Oh, I'm choosing which direction I'm sending this out from, huh? So you're going in here. We could either send it to the left or the right. Well, I don't know which direction I want to send it to yet. Or what the purpose of it is. Uh-huh. You gonna extend my footpath, or, No? No? That way. Kinda want to draft this door while I have the opportunity. Lockpick it. Yes! Love you, lockpick. Ooh, library? Yes, please. Less common floor plans while drafting in the library. You have to come back to the boiler room, because I'm sure there's more going on in there. Trunk is locked. I do not have... Lockpick's not for trunks, mind you. Of all the weird drawings, this is the nicest one. Oh, the book I ordered. Simon P. Jones, that's me! The Potential Within by the editor. Gems, gems, gems. Gem strategies and tips. Planning your house, estate, layout, and drafting. Top drafting combos. 5 combos you won't want to miss. Estate connectivity. Tips and tricks, suggestions for success, and word from the editor. For to the ambitious young architect, a fresh blueprint represents boundless possibilities. When you're staring at a blank canvas, you have unlimited potential and ideas to explore. But with an abundance of options at your disposal, the architect can also become overwhelmed by countless choices and decisions that need to be made. Should I draft a hallway or a closet? How many bedrooms do I need in my house? Is a passageway really worth 2 gems? Is the orgy room best suited next to the pantry, or should it be next to the bathroom? All these questions can compound, adding layers of complexity and stress to the design process. That's why it's even more important to develop simple and effective strategies that you can employ while drafting your house to ensure a successful project outcome. In this volume of Architectural Digest, we aim to provide architects with some of these strategies and even assist them in developing their own, such as the optimal orgy placement. You have to be gentle with doors and take a sledgehammer to the boxes. Yes, we gotta find the sledgehammer again. Gems, gems, gems. Not gonna read all of this. Basically, boop-de-boo. Not having resources, make sure you have gems, avoid predicaments, focus on rooms that grant gems, prioritize getting gems early in the day. Reader submitted gem strats, make sure you check for gems in the room you're in before clicking on the door. Planning your house. Draft early ranks first. A very common mistake beginners make is drafting in a straight line north, and ignoring the many unopened doors they have left behind. I am guilty of doing that sometimes. They quickly discover they do not have enough keys or gems to continue. Ends by returning to the lower ranks to draft from the doors they skipped, only to find rooms and items that would have made all the difference if they had been around there earlier in the day. As the layout to the right demonstrates, even a path of rooms that snakes through the house and does not go in a straight line can also be structurally weak if you're leaving lots of unopened doors on the ranks behind you. By starting each day on a strong foundation of rooms in the early ranks, you'll have much better chance of finding success when you eventually start heading further into the house. Top drafting combos. Alright, these are what I'm interested in. If you draft a cloister before terrace, you'll be down 3 gems, but if you draft them in the reverse order, cloister would be free. Identifying a synergistic pair of floor plans is essential. I'm going to take a screenshot of this. A foyer drafted before a great hall would mean that all of its many doors would be unlocked. Oh. Drafting a bunk room after a nursery gives you 10 extra steps because it counts as 2 separate bedroom triggers. You won't have to backtrack constantly collect your gold spread from office if you draft a conference room. The more items you have, the greater your chances of being able to make a contraption in the workshop. Garage. Powers garage doors and grants west path access. Turns lights back on after blowing a fuse. Turns lights off to prevent step loss. Oh. You don't lose steps if you walk through the gym with the lights off? So that's how exercising works. Utility closet's important for turning things off and on. Her ladyship's chamber has synergy with Lady Epson's other 2 rooms, her boudoir and her walk-in closet. Boiler room connects ducts from room to room that run steam power. This will power the laboratory, garage, laundry room, furnace, and pump room. Speaking of the pump room, this room controls the water level throughout the rooms in the estate and can interact directly with the pool, aquarium, greenhouse. I knew it when we were in the aquarium earlier. In the other run. It's like, there's definitely stuff in the aquarium I can't get to. That or it's just set dressing. But now I know it's not. Set dressing. In the kitchen, you can check which course is being served in the dining room. Bunk room, master bedroom. Oh, there's a tomb? Yeah, if your pretend exercise doesn't exist, you don't get unnecessarily tired. Every time you solve the puzzle in the billiard room or parlor, the difficulty increases slightly the next time you draft that room. I believe it for the billiard room. Don't think I believe it for the parlor. The parlor's been very easy, consistently. The day after drafting freezer, it enters an automated cooldown recycling. Ah, refreshing. Okay, blah, blah, blah. When in doubt, draft rooms you've never seen. Word from the editor. Alright, well that was handy. I've learned some stuff. See, the thing I want... You were talking about, like, in-game notes. The only kind of in-game notes I would really like is the library currently has a chest in it. And... Uh-oh. I'm sure I still have more time, but I also have, like, a cord next to me. I remember if plugging this in will make it connect to my computer. Probably would. We can ignore that for the moment. It's not that big a deal. You could also just plug it in over there, I suppose.
Hello there.
If it gets desperate. But, like, I just want a note on this room saying there's a chest in here, because making a note on my notepad, this notepad's for, like, meta stuff. In between runs. What's going on, Mighty Odin? Brace yourself. Ooh, I'm up the stairs. Psycho Gorman is the best movie. It's not your first time seeing it, right? Yield scrapbook. Right, upstairs is not important. It's just like, here's memories of your runs. Yeah, Resident Evil stuff. Like, let me know if there's treasure in the room I haven't picked up. Good. Your second time watching the best movie ever made. Chamber of Mirrors. Half your steps! Fuck off. Fuck off, mate! I am not drafting the weight room, even though it goes in the direction I want to go. I forgot about it. The dad is my favorite character. His speech about, like, listen, kiddo, when I was a kid, a strange man in a white van pulled up one day and asked me if I wanted to see his vintage baseball cards. And I said yes. And in the back of that van, he showed me so many cool baseball cards. So when a strange man says that he has something cool, take that chance, kiddo. Like, the dad is such, like, a crappy dude. But he is hilarious. So, obviously, we don't have a gem here. This is the worst room I've ever seen in my life. We're going for the Chamber of Mirrors. I knew it! I knew I was a vampire! Except it can't be a Chamber of Mirrors, because that... I guess there's, like... No, wait a minute. The little hand with a hat doesn't exist. This doesn't make any sense. It's not real! I'm guessing we have to draft another Chamber of Mirrors. And that'll get us access to the button I can't reach. It's like, these aren't mirrors. There's a key in there. Oh, the mirror's on the ceiling? I don't like this room. It makes me feel uncomfortable. Alright, Chamber of Mirrors is an interesting one. Alright, boiler room. This little thing's open. We could probably extend a little bridge. Let's see. Very kinky room, that mirror room. Alright, so you're pumping in here, which means you're on. I'm sending you left. So take elevator down. So now I want you going that way. Now the bridge crosses over. I've already turned this one on. Left, that means you come down. What if I do this? Now I'm sending it up. I think we're trying to send all of it into the thing. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Activate. So now we're sending that toward the drawing room? I imagine we were supposed to draft... Oh, I could still draft something for that direction. Send it straight down the middle, baby. Like, the library doesn't need it, the drawing room doesn't need it, but whatever we draft on that door might need it. Hopefully it lets me draft something that needs it. Don't think the Nook needs it. Stop with the weight room. It's not gonna happen. Alas. Oh, we got a key. So there's something there? What's going on, Joe? I'm actually playing it on PlayStation. It was part of the PS nonsense. Wait. Bring the map back up. So, right next to the antechamber? Is that right? Yeah, right next to the antechamber. Well, damn. Now I want to get to the antechamber. Well, next to the antechamber. Crap. This changes my whole plan, man. You bought it earlier today, I haven't played it yet. I remembered the demo. I really enjoyed the demo, and I've been enjoying it so far. We've been playing it since, like 7:30, I would say. It's like 5-ish hours. I don't have any jams. Should probably go back down to an earlier area. But I'm on my way back down at this point. Got 29 steps left. The tricky part is like drafting the kind of rooms you need. Hallway is very good here. Gymnasium, stop it. Stop showing up. You know I hate you, Gymnasium. How you doing today, Joe? Alright, I want to make a right-hand turn, please. Pantry works. Pantry works. Doing. Oh my god, go to hell, game. Ooh. that hurts my feelings. Here's an apple. Like, I don't need an apple today. I need an apple earlier. Haven't really seen much of this other than some short ads on Instagram. It's a lot of fun. Like, if you like puzzles, which I know you do, keep it in the dark until you play yourself. I will warn you if we're about to, like, encounter something. I do have a key. Let's try lockpicking first. Alas, use the key. Warn you if we're gonna, like, walk into a room that would be spoilerific. Billiards room. I need to get to the right of the antechamber for this map, I think. Like, the nice thing about this game is there's definitely stuff that if you run into it would be. Ah, good. How's Tarkov going? What I was gonna say is, like, there are puzzles that are specific and would be spoilers, and then, like, I'm about to do a puzzle that changes every single time, so this is not much of a spoiler. It is just math. Eight. Oh. 10. What? All the colors are on 1. What the? They're all in the same one. That's where I struggle now. Like, how's the order of operations work? Want a tip? Why are you yelling at me? For this particular moment, just because I'm confused about having blue, yellow, and red on the number 3? Yes? Like, is it subtract and then add? Wouldn't that just be the same exact thing each time? Alright, from inside out. Understood. My last question is, yellow is subtract, red is addition, right? And purple is divide. It's written on the blackboard. Well, the colors aren't on the blackboard. That's the one problem I have. Or is it saying from the outside in? So it's divide on the very outside, multiply, subtract, add. Okay. So that's a multiplication. Understood. Understood. Wait, I wasn't paying attention. Plus. So wait. So this is, alright. So 20 plus 3 is 23. And then 23 minus 3 is 20. It seems unnecessary to have all these steps. A lot of just fluff there. That's why I was confused. I was like, but the first 2 steps don't matter. So I thought I was doing it wrong. It made me second guess myself, but really it was just like ignore the first 2, go straight to multiply. The addition and subtraction were not important. See, that's mean. That's the kind of thing that fucks with me. It makes me second guess everything I think I know about a thing. Alright, bedroom curse the wrong way. I don't have any- I really should just go back down to my early doors and try and farm some gems here. You have to do it, I know. I shouldn't have done it, though. Because a commissary would be perfect right here. Alright, bedroom. Any treats in here for me? We got car keys. I have not been to the garage yet. What I should have done, though, is when Mighty Odin said, for the love of God, I should have just made Odin do it. Lockpick. Knowing that he's high right now. The boudoir! I have not been to the boudoir. Let's do the boudoir. Oh, god damn it, there's the safe. I'm finding things that I needed on other runs. Chris, no! I'm guessing this picture's just to let us know it's over there, but like, I saw that. I don't need a picture to let me know. I have eyeballs, unless this is trying to tell me a combination in some way. I don't want to count everything. Let's pretend it's not the case. I don't understand your evil plan. So we've not heard anything about a safe in the boudoir yet. Which means we don't have any hints to pull from for combination. The only combination we have at the moment was for a different safe, and it was on a notepad we know is a lie. So, 9083 was on a lie. So it doesn't work. We could try permutations of 9083, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't for the boudoir. I think they were talking about payroll with that one or something like that. Do I dare open this? If it goes left, we are cut off from ever making it to where this map is leading us. 0000? 0001? I mean, we found 9083 written on a red memo. Red memos are lies? So it could mean that 9083 rewritten as like 3809, for instance, or any of the other... How does the math work? If there are 4 numbers and you arrange them, how many permutations are there? So we did 9083, 3809. How does math work? So that doesn't work. 0893. There's like 20 something. But again, yeah, 24 sounds right. 6969, 42069. I'm pretty sure it was for a different safe, so I don't think we need to even bother. Let me take... I'm not allowed to take the pumps? What's even the point, then? If I can't be sexy, what's even the point? I have 28 steps remaining. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 steps to go back and start making some gems. Of 9083, there are 99999. No. It's like 22 or something like that. It's been a while since math class, but I vaguely remember that. Might even be less than that? Ah, that sounds right. He took my money. God stole from me. Breaker box. Breaker box means I can go to the dark room and start doing some other fun. Breaker box. Alright, here's the play. Keycard system off. Turn the gymnasium off. Turn the garage and dark room on. So now if we draft gymnasium, it can't hurt us. We're safe. The gym can't hurt me. We have 22 steps. I want to go and I want to set security to be high. I want all security doors if possible. Now, Mighty Odin. It would be the permutations of the arrangement of the characters 9, 0, 8, and 3, i.e., no repetition, just arranging those 4 things. So, 9083 would be one, 0983 would be another. There's definitely not 10 to the 4th power combinations of those 4 objects. You could make them not numbers. Pretend one's a triangle, one's a square, one's a circle, and one's a rectangle. How many arrangements in, like, that order of those shapes can you make? It's a lot less than, oh, 1 shy of 10,000. Where's... 4! There's 4 ways. Thank you, Joe. Now, Mighty Owen, how high are you? This joke has gotten a lot more traction than I thought it would. 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Which is 24, yeah. I was sad you corrected yourself. Well, I'm sad you elaborated, because I was having a lot of fun with Mighty Owen. What was I doing? Right. Alright. Keycard system settings. I want security level super high. As high as it goes, please. Confirm. Offline mode is unlocked. Back. But yeah. Like, if we're talking about what's a combination of 4 characters, that's a lot. That's a whole like, repeat numbers, that's a lot of things. But we're just talking about just having 4 objects and just moving them around in order. Like, just like that. That's all. But you did open yourself up for a lot of fun. Alright. So dark room's on. Let's draft the dead end first, and hopefully, if I'm lucky, we get something. Yes, the bedroom. Well, that's not the bedroom I wanted. The furnace. I don't need the furnace. I did walk into that one. Ugh. Launder currency. Man, I'm just trying to get gems. And I'll keep on running into nut gems. Alright, bedroom, even though it doesn't really help. We might get the sleep mask in here? Nope, no sleep mask. But at least it's a net 0 room for steps. Didn't hurt us. I'm a little disappointed you caught on. See, nursery. That'd be good, but we don't have gems, damn it. Man, I'm tempted to go back down to the bottom right hallway, and there's one room there I could draft, but that would cost me 1, 2, 3, 4 steps, and we're at 15 steps. And then I have to walk back. So even if I got steps in there, it would need to be like 10 steps or more. We're better off plowing ahead here. God damn it. But not like that. I believe we are now screwed. I should have went back. Like, this is what I should have gone back for a hallway to draft. Parlor connects to boudoir, but we're all dead ends now. I guess I'll just go back and... Why would I want to do the parlor? I would get gems out of it. And it's too late to draft anything useful with gems, so... Okay. There's an edge case here. There's an insane edge case. Just the most insane edge case. If we do the parlor, and then we go back down the hallway, there's like a infinitesimally small chance we're not dead yet. If we find the secret passage that lets us travel from any room we want to any colored room of our choice, we could go all the way to the foundation. The box next to this box is true. Both boxes next to this box contain gems. A box next to this box contains gems. Amazing. So now we have 2 gems. The trip back is way shorter if I go back the way I came and not forward here. It's definitely not going to happen, but like, live the dream, am I right? Be the insane coincidence you want to see in the world. Secret passage. Alas. Alas. Earwax. Commissary has items for sale. Well, I guess we'll go back to coat check and leave behind our nice thing. You know what? Commissary. With my 2 coins, what could I buy? Huh. I mean, there's a lot of letters different, isn't there? Wait, is it supposed to just be tub and not bath tub? Alas, poor York. I knew him well. Alright, I guess there's 2 ways this could be. It could be what letters are in bathtub that bat needs to not have, in which case... You. So it's... H... Patub, yeah, H-T-U-B. No T. So, with letters, you have whatever that picture is. So, with all the letters, that's a bathtub. And without certain letters, it is bat. The other picture was a lot easier. What's going on, Bex? The last picture was a dessert and a desert, and it's like S. The difference of that is an S. But there's a lot more letters here. Yeah, H-T-U-B, right? Without H-T-U-B, it's a bat. I don't know what the importance of H-T-U-B is. We also have an S from the other puzzle. We'll just take notes. Weird brain puzzle. The other option is if it's just a tub and not a bathtub. T-U-B. Going backwards, replace the U with an A and you get bat. I don't know. It has no, like, use for us at this particular moment, but, you know, good to know. If you aren't using bat and tub. No, the without is always the bat side. I could buy a gem, sledgehammer. Well, too late for all that. It's much simpler than you're thinking. 6969. Look at the fucking look at the face on the bat. It's just a little sad face. It's like someone was drawing a bat, got really far into it, and was like, I've done a good job. What's a bat's face look like? Oh, fuck, I don't know. ... frowny face. That is amazing. I didn't really appreciate that until right now. Oh, I exist. Hey, Mighty Owen's also really high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shit, son. It's gonna be. I'm gonna get there with one step. Make sure I don't make any wrong turns, otherwise I'll be really sad. Lockpick kit, please. Ah, shit, treasure map, though? Damn. I think I'll leave the treasure map. Treasure map is exciting. It kind of gives us a destination to work toward. Lockpick, on the other hand, is super useful, but... As you can see by the giant portrait of me on the wall, this is the masturbation parlor. Trousers down, ladies and gentlemen. Begin pleasuring. I think I'll keep the... Do we need the car keys? I have no idea where the car... I've never seen a car in this game. So, like, the car... Everything is like, yes, I need it, but... The question is, like... If I keep the car keys, they'll be here for thousands of years. Like, we don't know when we'll see the car. Treasure map is useful and lockpicker... Like, these are both immediately useful. I've been keeping the lockpick. Yeah, they're usually an outside animal, but I assume you could draft a garage, you know? If we could draft a garage, that would be where we use it. But I think I'd rather take the treasure map this time. We need to wait to use the masturbation room? When you hear the starting gun sound, begin masturbating. He's gonna shoot a gun in the masturbation room? I mean, it's the only way I could get started. Yeah, let's take the treasure map. Or rather, save the treasure map. The lockpick kit is great, but so far it's opened 2 doors for me? And, like, I had keys for some of these. This is the every room's the masturbation parlor. Alright, let's call it a day. So let's try and get the coat room soon and see if we can make it to wherever this thing goes. The masturbatorium.